example or as the most appreciate core values or anything like most impressive, most knowledgeable, most confident core values, most trustable core values. Just pick one now. So my in Ampang, it was this core values is distributed to members. For example, this week, Sally, you do the core values. Then Sally will say, hey, thank you very much. Today in Vietnam we have 7 core values, and this core values is how we do our business accordingly to these 7 core values. And I would like to share with the ground that I love this idea of lifelong learning. So lifelong learning is about in continuous improvement of personal and professional skills, and BNI provides a variety of opportunities to support lifelong learning. Last week, I have attended what kind of event or training. It helps me to improve and sharpen my public speaking skills. Back to you, Mr. President. Just like that lah.
Okay. Actually, I was thinking. Okay. Actually, I also having this idea to pass the members to share about this core value also. But of course, must assign a properly lah. Otherwise, don't make it in sudden.
No. Don't make it in sudden. Must be prepared. Must inform them in advance. Just like how the people pick to read the purpose and overview. We always arrange in advance.
Okay, understand. So we move on to the next one. Next slide, please.
Okay.
Okay, now I would like to invite our. Actually, I arrange. Okay, now I would like to invite our ex-president, Mr. Andrew Wong, to share the purpose and overview of BNI. Okay, let's say, would there be a situation they absent or anything? Who will be the one to replace?
Normally it's top 4 lah.
Top 4.
Actually, just read only, man. Just read, anyone also can replace.
Okay. So BNI is the most successful organization in the world. There are currently almost 10,000 chapters and more than 283. This slide also need to update. 283,000 members in 72 countries globally. Members of BNI pass millions of referrals, and this translate into $18 million in business being passed between our members. The philosophy of BNI is givers gain, which means if I give you business, you would want to reciprocate. Reciprocate that relationship by giving me benefits. BNI is about building trusting and long-lasting relationship amongst members and to refer business to each other. BNI is a business network with fixed agenda and proven referral system. Back to you, Mr. President. Something like that lah. Okay, next. Alright, next agenda, we would like to invite our networking education coordinator, Mr. Tristan Tan, to present his topic. Tristan, over to you. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you so much, Tristan. This presenting such a valuable and interesting sharing. I believe members and visitors sure take away something great from the sharing. Once again, thank you, Tristan. Up next, I'm so glad to announce our networking leaders. Next. Okay. For Adante, most referral given in August is our networking leaders, Mr. Tristan Tang. For most visitor invited in August is our networking leaders, Mr. Ken Lim. And for most revenue given in August is Mr. EJ Sin. Let's give these 3 networking leaders a great applause for their extraordinary and remarkable efforts. We still got more super awesome networking leaders recognition. Let's recognize our green member who has achieved continuous 2 months as green member in Adante. They are Janet, blah 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 blah, Tristan Tang. We would also like to recognize our Gold Club member who has sponsored at least 6 visitors becoming members. Congratulations to Mr. Kevin Lee and Gary Yao. Excitement never stops. Let's recognize our Triple Gold Club member, Mr. EJ Sin, who has sponsored at least 18 members and gained benefits through BNI systems. Congratulations, and you guys are super awesome. We thank you so much for your generous contribution, and we will continue to grow with more networking leaders in the near future. Any comments so far?
少咗啲 feeling 咯，你好似要做就做啊，大家又叮，大家又 feeling。
Okay.
I'm curious. I'm just curious because I really long time didn't touch on the whole script. In Ampang, this portion is done by VP. The recognition part is done by VP.
No, it's actually in Adante also. That means normally meeting apa you buat
And
so in
and
Adante
also,
it's actually all by president all this while.
Yes, I noticed that, and I'm not sure whether it's a new script or not. But last time, the time when I was VP as well, in a physical meeting, everything regarding most visitors lah, anything from statistics is all by VP.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but if the script that you have right now is all by president, then you do it all.
No, because initially when they just changed online from physical to online that time, everything by president. Then slowly we changed that like new member and renewal member by VP. So like all this recognition of network leader, Gold Club, all this also by president. All this while
It has some members weekly presentation already. No new inductions one.
Tak ada mah.
Also need to rehearsal mah. New inductions lah, renewal also need to put it in. If you want rehearsal, make it a full one lah.
Yeah, I mean the script I prepared, but the slide there is no.
No, the script is actually by VP.
Yes,
So
but I will also.
pass the floor to VP.
Yes, correct. Like now we are moving on to the next agenda. Welcome new and renewing members, which will be conducted by our Vice President, Miss Teresa Koo. Over to you, Teresa. Then Teresa will take over lah.
New member. I
Yep.
Script.
Hmm.
I baca sekejap.
Sekejap.
Okay, we are. Patilah. Cari notes. Okay. We are very glad to welcome Mr. Brian Liang into our team, which represents the classification of wealth management. Brian graduates as civil engineer and began his career as a project engineer in construction site for the past 5 years. It was a job that took up 6 full days a week, and more often than not, he was working overtime till wee hours in the morning. He managed to take a break due to the pandemic and having more times with his parents. It made him realize how important his family and their health is. One thing led to another, and changing his lifestyle and living healthily became a conscious choice with Usana. And I'm pleased to announce that the classification of weight management is now closed from the chapter and belongs exclusively to Mr. Brian Liang. Okay. Back to you, Mr. President. Okay. I got changed classification. Can I?
Can I try?
Okay. We would like to announce that the committee has approved the change of classification for Wendy Lok Korea. I know she's not around.
Practice only, ma.
She will represent the classification of baby products. Thank you for continuing as part of our team. We now open the classification of internet advertising, and the classification of baby products is now closed from the chapter and belongs exclusively to venue.
Okay, this part, right, we have to invite the new member as well as the renewing members to share something, right? Usually.
Change classification, I'm not sure. I need to double check with Tracy because based on the
Change
script tak ada.
classification and new member, they don't need to say anything now for online. Only the renewal will ask the member to say something.
Okay,
Renewal got, okay, now I say renewal.
go ahead.
We would like to announce that the committee has approved the renewal of J.K. Wong. On behalf of the chapter, I would like to congratulate J.K., which represent the classification of interior designer, for continuing as part of our team. J.K., please share your renewal reason with the floor. Then he will say something. Good to know that it's an awesome statement. I'm pleased to announce that the classification of interior designer is now closed from the chapter and belongs exclusively to JK. Back to you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Vice President. Sorry?
I'm not so fast.
Because after every new member's new classifications or renewal, there will be a code of ethics, right?
Yes, I'm going to
Let's
read.
read the code of ethics. Let
The President or the Vice President?
President.
Vice President.
Huh?
Read code of ethics will be president. After the renewal, already, let's say like JK, he already talked, then president will come in and say that now we have to read the code of ethics.
Yes. Thank you, Vice President. Now let us put our the right hand on your heart by reading out the BNI Code of Ethics together.
Sorry, Mr. President. Okay, now got one part, right? The MSP program, right? That means that one is my part as well, right?
Hang on.
Please be noted that all new and renewing members must attend the member. Okay, so after that means, let's say got renewal or new member or whatever, then after that I'll continue with the MSP, the training. Then after that only I pass back to president. Right? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Right. I count in first, president. Please be noted that all new and renewing members must attend the member success program in their region within the first 60 days of joining. Back to you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Vice President. Now let's put our right hand at our heart. 緊張咗。Okay. Okay. Thank you, Vice President. Now let's put our right hand at our heart by reading out the BNI Code of Ethics together. Number one, I will. Where's the Code of Ethics? No. Okay. I will provide the quality of service at the price that I have quoted. I will be truthful with members and their referrals. Most like. I'll build goodwill and trust among members and their referrals. I will take responsibility for following up on referrals I receive. I will display a positive and supportive attitude. I will live up to the ethical standard of my profession. Now, thank you. Now you may put down your hand. Should I invite them to read after me or read together?
We have been silent for so long already. We never read. We just
That's
put the
why.
hand only.
Actually, I think we can ask all the members to read.
Members, please unmute and we read together. You can ask.
I realized one thing, like for the new members, right? I think the chapter, the new paradigm chapter that they actually, let's say memang got new member coming in on that, that week or that month only, this member are actually reading after the president. Yeah, this is what I encounter lah. That means it's not everybody reading that thing lah. Then this one also I found it from one of my friend. She also mentioned her chapter one is like memang got people coming in only they read for the new member to read the thing lor. Yeah, not everybody lah. This one I understand lah. I'm not sure whether it's correct or not.
So it's
Depends on DC lor. So how DC you
Normally
want us
it's
to
new member who read.
only new member read after president or together with president.
Catch up the time together read.
Read together lah.
read together? One
Yep.
please John.
係喎，輕機咗。
Please John.
Read
Please.
together, I say read together.
Okay.
Oh.
See your loudspeaker already. Okay lah.
Just to catch up the time, and you just say let us read the code of ethics together. For the new member or the renewal member, kindly unmute yourself. Let's read this together, and out to all our members, kindly put your hands on your heart so that we can conduct this together.
All right.
That's it lah. Then you read lah. They read lah.
Okay.
Together lah.
Can. Now move on to the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, now come to the most exciting part of the meeting where members educate everyone today on what they do, who they are, what they do, how they add value, and what sort of business they are looking for. You'll be given 30 seconds to present your business to our substitute. When the member you are substituting is being called substituting. Okay, to our substitutes, when the member you are substituting is being called, please present on their behalf. To our visitor, we will go through our member first. Then you will be 有啲棘喎。To our visitor, we will go through our member first, and then it will be your turn. Please observe our member presentation and take notes of any members that you would want to connect with. Our visitor host will be happy to assist in making arrangement. Please get ready your pen and notes. Let's start with Ken Lim. Yes, thank you. So, did we miss anyone? Something like that. So, can we actually pass the members to ask the members to pass the floor to the next one rather than the president always asking? Bon?
Can if you want.
Can
But
What
sometimes,
about
sometimes
if those MC suddenly then cannot manage to change the slide, then how?
yeah. I mean that the top the name will be still remain. If let's say the person only MC, then we won't change. So if let's say they pass to another member, then maybe the member don't know the another member was
That the
MC.
person is on MC
Yeah.
or on substitute.
By the way, David, you want to try to control slide now? Maybe Teresa can pass to her. Can. I'm glad. Yeah. I don't know.
DP the most important person.
Without you, the show cannot
so I
begin.
use,
Yeah, but
so
there,
Phoebe, I use back the slide that you gave.
I think can write last week.
Can use last week one. Can. Temporarily, yes.
But Derek, this week I still handle to update the slide. But David will control the slide during the meeting, the coming meeting.
All right.
Okay.
Go after the weekly presentation.
After weekly presentation.
Oops. Okay. So this one, I'll begin with this. Yeah, invite the visitor presentation. Okay, to all our visitors, we are glad that you joined us this morning, and we would love to hear from you. You'll be given 20-second airtime to present your business. Tell us your name and company. What do you do? And importantly, how can we help you? Let's invite the first visitor, Mr. Blah blah blah. Okay, nobody. So thank you for our visitors for your introduction. We would love to know more about you. We are going to ask you to make a decision today regarding applying to become part of the BNI referral partners. Later in the meeting, our visitor host team will show you how can apply to Okay. Later in the meeting, our visitor host team will show you how you can apply and lock out your competitors in your classification exclusively from our chapter. Need to change. Okay. How this part?
I think that part will be only taught during the last at the end when we show the rehash slide.
Oh, you mean the orientation part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's actually the just now Derek just mentioned that sentence is only when after the referral session when you want to get the BH into the breakout room. Then only you say just now that sentence.
Okay.
Before enter the breakout room, then only you mention just now a sentence.
Yes.
Okay.
Otherwise, then you after the visitor has done the presentation, now I would like to pass the floor. Now is what the Vice President report. So I will pass the floor to our Vice President.
Yes. Next, come to our item 12, which is the chapter performance report. And I would like to invite our Vice President for the reporting updates. Over to you, Vice President.
Thank you, Mr. President. It is my pleasure to present the performance of the chapter. Last month, we passed 161 referrals. The total amount of business which was achieved by the members through referrals in year 2020 sums up 6.2 million. In the last 12 months, the total revenue transacted was 2.8 million. Last month, there are 14 visitors been invited to our meeting. As for visitors, we have 278 amazing visitors graced our chapter for the past 12 months. Our chapter is looking for the following professions to be part of our Adante family. They are mortgage loan, business consultant, frozen food distributor, hotel accommodation, hardware retailer, digital marketing specialist, and HR specialist. Back to you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Teresa, for sharing the open classification for Adante. Up next, I would like to invite our Secretary Treasurer, Miss Phoebe Chia, to announce the forthcoming speaker rotation. Over to you, Phoebe.
Sorry, why forthcoming? Upcoming, is it?
Upcoming. Oh, okay.
Thank you, President. Except for the 30-second business presentation, we also have 8 mini business showcase reserved specially for members who already attended MSP training for more in-depth presentation of their company. This is how we will know why and how you are the best person to refer business to. Our featured presentation speaker for the next 6 coming weeks are as following. 22nd September, Sean Lee, blah, 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 blah. Okay, now we invite Sean Lee. Yeah, may I now request the next week's speaker to unmute yourself and tell us which category of visitor would you like us to invite for your feature presentation.
Okay.
Do I
First
need to-
speaker,
Yeah.
second speaker.
Thank you for our next. Yeah, here. Thank you for our two speak. Back to president, right? I think president. That's right.
No, no,
She
no.
was-
The speaker, the actual speaker for this week.
Yeah lah, after already what?
After the back to me again.
Okay, David, back to the
After you ask for the invite already, then
Yeah.
you will read the speaker's biodata.
Okay, after these two, then is the actual week already. Then
Yes.
TA will talk about the whole thing. Then the new slide will have to come in already.
Read the bio first.
Yeah, someone
Can't
will
read the bio.
then
now I don't
TA
read the
will
bio.
do. After you read the bio, then TA will have his own slide lor. He share his own screen.
Yep.
Then after that, who stop PA screen? How to stop PA screen? Before
will
we
stop
go
himself.
to Stephen. What if he doesn't know how?
He know normally we will ask can you please stop sharing? Then they will stop.
But can slide master control one or not?
Can. You
will let-
also can.
Okay,
We tried
You
before,
also
it will
can.
let.
Yeah. Actually, you also can stop share.
okay. Then
Yeah.
it
You
goes to
stop
Stephen.
share.
No?
Then
Stephen, then yourself, you read the whole bio data.
bio.
Okay, then done already.
Oh, okay.
Finish.
Then I think this part will be still continued by me lah.
Yep.
So I think this part will be. Thank you for our two speakers today. Hope our members know more about their business and give more referral for both of them. Let me see. Now,
upcoming renewal.
okay. Now we come to the upcoming renewal and continuing support. Okay, 1st of October will be Kaishan, Corina Lim. 1st of November, Phoebe. 1st of December will be Braden Call and Kon Chi Fong. 1st of January next year will be VA, Janet, Derek. 1st of February next year will be Tristan Dang, Elliot, and Sean Bana.
Shane Bana.
Shane
Shane.
Bana, sorry.
Chef Shane.
Bana. Chef Shane Bana. Chef Shane.
Or you all can change it Chef Shane.
Okay, Chef Shane. So please note that this is your responsibility to effect the renewal process, and that renewal application are due with payment on a month before the renewal date. For our guests, we invite you to submit an application for us to consider. There is a one-time registration fee of 650 ringgit, an annual participation fee of 1,650, and included SST. First year total is 2,438 ringgit. 38 ringgit. We regret that to inform you today you could not join today. Actually, this one we need to change, right? We are now able to join already, right? On the spot. During the pickup time.
Still need MCM approval.
Correct. They can apply, just they cannot approve.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
Yao-
the
Yao
procedure
Heng
is
Kei.
that you submit your application for our membership committee consideration. Our visitor host will explain the application process to you in due courses. If you'd like to increase your sales by referral, we have the DOE over entry premium to leverage as your sales force. Look out your competition from this energetic business group. Save thousands of your advertisement costs. Please apply to us. Thank you and pass back to you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Phoebe, for the wonderful sharing. And my Phoebe, my speaker. Okay, thank you, Phoebe, for the updates. And I think that was really an awesome and fantastic presentation. Great job by the speakers. Let's give both speakers another round of applause. Thank you so much. Next would be this contribution. Yes. Upcoming is our highlight of today's meeting. This is member contribution, where all BNI members practice the philosophy of BNI, Givers Gain. Before we begin, I would like to remind all members to make positive contribution to this part of the meeting by participating in any of the three ways. One, if you brought visitor today, please thank them for attending. Two, if you have referral, please share with us more about this referral. Three, if you have a great and meaningful testimonial for Adante member, please do share with us too. You can also thank the person who gave you the referral that lead to business done and announce the amount of the business received. We will follow the sequence in the activator sheet in front of your screen. Dear visitor, if you wish to connect with any of our members, you may ask from our visitor host team. Let's start with Andrew Wong. That was really amazing contribution by all BNI members. That is the way we contribute and help each other to grow business. Thank you so much. Now we would like to hear from you. Now we would like to hear from our visitor to share with us which part of the meeting impressed you the most. Firstly, I would like to call up the first visitors, Mr. Lee Kwai Long. Okay, thank you so much. Before we go to the visitor orientation agenda, let's have a group photo and mark today's meeting a wonderful and meaningful event. Thank you so much. Dear visitor, we really appreciate your presence and hope to see you again in our next meeting. We are going to ask you to make a decision today regarding becoming BNI members. Later in the meeting, our visitor host team will show you how to apply and lock out your competitors in your classification exclusively from our chapter. So I'll pass the floor to lead visitor host Mr. Braden Cole for visitor orientation. Over to you, Mr. Braden. Okay, the rest will be the event. Okay, so far any comment? Apparently very kanchiong. Because usually we never read so much of things in front of the screen.
I think
Sorry, again.
Yeah, I think sooner or later you will really enjoy it because once you have read through everything, fluid with everything, get everything smooth in the reading, then you will enjoy this very much. Right now you still keko a bit, you still feels like you cannot manage, you cannot control everything because you're still not familiar with all the script. So my advice to you is always go to read the script, imagine what will going to happen, and then find some backup script for yourself in case things happen with without the script, without the things happen not accordingly. For example, you need to prepare certain script that sometimes technical issues happen. Then what is the script that you want to use so that when the technical issues resolved, what is the things that you want to say? So you can just write it down, practice, and always have some backup script whereby where the technical things fails you, then you have that script.
Okay.
Also, sometimes people is not there. For example, we oversee certain visitors or even members. Then all of a sudden, the script is not prepare you to handle things like this, right?
Yep.
So you need to prepare your own. You need to prepare your own, like, for example, let's invite David. Then suddenly David is gone. Then you cannot say, David not there. Then we go to others. We don't do that. Okay? Perhaps David has technical issues. We'll go back to you later. Next, we'll invite who. So you need to have scenario. You need to have scenario writing or script writing that cater for certain scenario that you can imagine. Okay? For example, some visitors drop off. Then you call upon his or her name. If you're not sure, you need to check back. Then you say, hey, perhaps the visitors is not ready yet. Then we move on to the next one, and we'll come back to you later. Then immediately, top four need to be 醒目啦, need to be very good lah. Text lah, whatever lah. Hey, this visitors drop off already. No need to call him back. Then you know lah. Okay, you see the message. You know to click to see lah. Just have a glance through. Then you know. Okay. Then we don't need to go back to him already.
Okay.
All right. So this is some of the script that you need to prepare, because a lot of times if you don't prepare, if you don't really get used to it, a lot of negative words will come out. Negative words like, oh, I don't know, yeah, he's not here, yeah, he dropped off, or even like, yeah, he's no sound. This kind of things is all, although it doesn't feel negative, it doesn't make the whole situation look bad. Just that this is some negative words that we use because sometimes in chaos, or sometimes in a mess, or sometimes we are worried, or suddenly we get shocked. Of course, the negative words will come in first instead of focus on positive things. So let's say we will make some ways to our next visitor, since Mr. A still needs some time to prepare. We will get back to you later, and next move on to who.
隨機應變啦。
Alright. So yeah, but you need to prepare the script.
Yeah, understand.
You prepare for 隨機應變 script. Instead of later on you get, then you come up with a lot of negative words.
All right, can. Okay, any other comments? Which part really need to make a lot of improvement?
First round cannot say anything.
Go.
So I think you read through the script, and then you see whichever that you feel comfortable, and you can use your own word, you can use your own way, but with the same meaning. Don't change too much, but you, because everyone have their own patterns of understanding. So you read through first of the script that you have, okay, and always my experience don't use the paper that, oh, this one I scratch off and then I read again, I write again. So when you have finalized it, then put it nicely in a piece of paper and always use the paper to read.
Okay.
Then
Understand.
slowly practice makes perfect. Then it will be more smooth. Every
Okay.
week you practice it.
All right. So officially, this coming week we will take over not to say take over, we will rehearsal the meeting for 2 weeks. Then every leaders in the LT will take up their role also as a rehearsal. For instance, like Braden, he will lead the open networking as well as this orientation part. And then for Tristan, he will be also conducting the NEC for this coming week. Correct? Okay.
Yes. Including changing all the LT's pictures in their role.
Yep.
It's although it's a rehearsal, but we don't tell the visitors that, hey, this is rehearsal. The picture is not me. Right now I'm representing president. President is still Andrew, but today is our rehearsal. We don't do that.
That is really
Everybody
awkward.
know who is the president.
Yes. Everything changed to next term pictures and roles. So although we all know in Adante, we all know that this is rehearsal for 2 weeks.
Okay.
But to visitors, they don't know. They don't even care who is the president.
Correct.
So,
Understand.
so the things that we need to, change all the slides to the respective person in charge.
Noted. So David, you need to spend some time to update the slide, please.
I think almost
You
done,
need to
right?
know what to update.
I think the other day I sent a copy to you already.
Got meh? Don't have already. Wait, let me double check.
Never mind, never
Derek,
mind.
this week, the one who update the slide this week.
Sorry?
Again, Phoebe?
Derek, this week I'm still the one who I'm the one who update the slide.
Oh, have you done the updating? Or if not, then I send you the copy that I have right now.
Not yet. You send me the slide.
Then I send it to you.
If you will control the slide this week,
Yeah.
then next week only he will be the one who update the slide.
Okay, Phoebe, can you check it
To
from...
Phoebe and myself.
Okay, David and Phoebe, can you check in the chat room right now? There is a PowerPoint over there. Zoom chat box. Zoom chat box.
Don't have.
Zoom chat box.
Don't have.
I also don't have. I also don't receive.
Okay, never mind. I drop again.
Not see.
How big is it, the file?
52 meg only ma. Okay, so anything's... wait. Coming in. So, for Vaughn and Sally, is there any things you need to share with us? How to improve? Anything else? Nothing else already.
So far so good.
Okay lah.
Just relax. Don't too kanchiong.
真係緊張喎，老實講。
Just now you are over kanchiong. You how to say you are over kanchiong overall, like pushing the LT, like okay, want to be faster, you know, something like that kind of feeling. 係得你一個人緊張啫，the rest 啊，Teresa 幾好啊，BB OK 啊，you know。
梗係啦，我 read 咁多 script。
嗰日梗係緊張喎，嗰日梗係緊張，我而家死要。
It's okay lah.
Okay, file
Just
received.
relax. So like your script, you read again, and then just read it as like a lifestyle, kind of like lifestyle things, and then you can also put in your comfortable words. If you think that it's difficult for you to pronounce it, then you use your own words,
Okay.
but with the same meaning lah.
Okay.
Practice the reciprocate.
Reciprocate. Any replacement word?
That one is a
No.
keyword already. In BNI,
Reciprocate
so
is
you cannot replace it. Just like keyword game, you cannot replace it.
Reciprocate.
Always
reciprocate
use
memang one word 搞掂。
Reciprocate. 爭啲要流粗話咯。Reciprocate. Okay, all right. Thank you for all your time.
Hey, Derek, the file, yeah, very slow down. I keep downloading very slow.
Cannot receive.
Never mind.
Think
I
you
send
better
it.
send us
WhatsApp over lah.
Okay, I send WhatsApp. No problem.
Okay, let us take a picture. Then Derek, later you will post it in Adante's official chat, and then although this is a message to all that you all are will be rehearsing for the next 2 weeks, and then get our members to take attention on that.
Okay. See the screen. 1, 2, 3. Yay! 應該有啩。
So you type the script, then later on I will help you to amend a bit.
Okay.
Yes, we have a very good content marketing PC here.
Okay. Once again,
All right.
thank you, Derek, for making this initiative.
Thank you all your time. Thank you so much.
Perform better and better.
Thank you. But your sound is very soft.
Vaughn's sound is very soft,
Now,
yes.
Ah,
That's your
yeah.
speaker. I thought what bowl was that? I thought you are eating Maggie.
You can speak with the speaker, just like that.
That's a speaker. Speaker and mic.
We are mad together.
Oh.
Okay. Interesting.
See ya. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Derek, remember to send.
Yep. Thank you. Bye.
係
Derek 唔好走住先。
冇走住先。
Derek and Teresa.
Yes.
Okay. So when before the meeting, always by 6:50, Teresa have to let Derek know 邊個 absent 啊，邊個 on sub。你唔需要俾佢知道晒邊個有嚟，太多嘢咗，OK？你只係需要俾佢知道邊個 MC，邊個 on substitute，邊個 sub 邊個 substitute。OK？咁 Derek 就知道邊個打邊個啦。so 有陣時驚 rename 唔切 ，Derek 睇唔切嘅。咁 from 呢一度就你哋要 communicate very closely，so 個電話一定要愛 focus
開住。
我開住，唔好擺埋一邊。我哋叮完正睇啊，夠力㗎啦，係嘛 ？OK。So 就 always send a summary to Derek。阿 Tracy 有冇 send 俾你？
有，佢有講，有，she mentioned，
嗰個 summary 咧就係其實係要大概 overall 俾 Derek 睇到個 picture，就係 normally 咧就係 OK 有邊個 renewal， 有邊個 new member， 只係一個你寫 today's meeting agenda。係一個好 simple 嘅嘢啫，so you must know the flow from the 你冇撈亂嘅節目。你愛擠嘅 agenda must go according to the meeting slides。然之後咧，佢大概 Derek 就會知道今日邊個邊個 new member， 邊個 renewal。So after the renewal 或者係同一時間，如果有 renewal 又有 new member，conduct 個 new member 先。renewal 推遲一個星期做一個 activity 啫，明冇？
一個星期做一個 activity，
你唔好同一個星期又 renewal 又 induct new member。new member is always the important one。so 嗰啲 renewal 嘅推遲啲，譬如話 OK，let's say JK renew 咗，咁啱呢個星期又有 new member 喎，咁咪 induct 咗 new member 先咯。so 下個星期又有 new member 喎。咁嗌JK再推遲咯，一路推到嗰個星期係冇 new member 啦，到去read 佢嘅 renewal。OK，
唔可以一次過做
一個星期唔可以。So that every time renewal 又好 ，new member 又好，咁就有讀 code of ethic 咯。So every time 你嗰個meeting agenda 俾 Derek 嘅係咪嗰個 simple 嗰隻啊？所以你一定要擠埋code of ethic。如果嗰日係又冇 induction 又冇 renewal 嘅話，咁你 code of ethic 就唔需要擠啦。然之後你就要 highlight 俾阿 Derek 知邊個讀邊個做 NEC， 邊個讀 purpose and overview。如果你揀埋嗰個 seven core values 嘅嗰個，你都要 pre-arrange 邊個讀 seven core values。然之後就visitor，OK？ 因為咧好多時就嗰個 visitor share of what impress you the most 啊。有陣時咧，visitor 佢係嚟唔切執嗰啲或者我艱難睇翻個 group chat 邊個係 visitor， 你冇可能要去揾噶嘛。當嗰個 visitor 已經係自己去present 咗個準備聖經嘅係咪？你就再另外 type 俾淨係 PM 俾 Derek 就得啦，因為係佢去嗌個 visitor what impress you the most 嘛。有陣時驚個名 list 唔切 ，OK？或者個名 list 喺嗰度或者 drop 咗 ，so when visitor present 緊嗰陣時，你就好 type in the name 邊個打邊個。然之後就 PM 俾 Derek， 咁到佢讀嗰陣時啦，佢就唔需要打手唔成隻，唔知邊個打邊個啦。at least 佢知道有幾多個 visitor， 有個 idea 咁樣嘅，咁就好似阿邦所講咯，或者嗌阿 Mr. Chan， maybe we come back to you Mr. Chan， 咁你就知道第二個啦。OK？明白啊？
佢有個 meeting agenda，
聲太過你好緊張，我聽到你唞氣添。OK，your script 你嘅 script 係咪？你做靚你，頂完之後你分咗 segment 喺你嘅 paper 嗰度，你分咗 segment 去你就知道 OK 呢個我以前我哋做嗰陣時咧係分 page。咁同分 segment 一樣啦 ，OK， 睇你自己中意邊一隻啦。So OK 呢個 agenda one 第一面我就 flip， 頂完之後讀到 agenda two 我就 flip 到第二面。咁你就好 clear， 就唔會諗埋一齊啦。
OK，
你就唔需要咁緊張咗。咁至於好似你 call for other 咩嘅，其實係咪我做多一次 full rehearsal， 嗌晒喺度入嚟 all LT。咁樣好似今日咁樣係咪做啲唔做啲？佢哋唔知道你嘅 background。So you have to call for the what before Wednesday。
哇！星期
二。是但啦 ，anyway 都只係需要半個鐘頭嘅時間啊嘛，或者1個鐘。Everyone has to see out their own 啊 ，so you call for the practice 啊。
OK。
其實咧，我覺得你係好注重我哋之前所同你講嘅 energy part。You don't need to pump extra into that. Okay? As long as you speak normally, then 就好似譬如話，好似你喺一個生日 party 咁樣啦，冇可能個個人人坐住食嘢㗎啦。你愛點樣帶動嗰個 party？你講陣間我哋有 game 搞啊，或者陣間我哋有gift exchange 啊，你係咪都好 normal 咁嘅 speak？你愛用咁嘅心態。
OK。
因為呢個 meeting 咧，其實係唔係得你一個人㗎嘛。但係你嘅 energy 太 over 咗，係咪？你就會冚過佢哋其他㗎，咁變咗佢哋講嘢就冇力咗啦。頭先你嘅 energy 係太多咗。所以就睇唔到佢哋其他嘅。
OK。明白。
你要慢慢捉摸啦，所以最重要就係你寫好你自己嘅 script 先。OK。有咩唔明嘅，我哋電話聯絡啦。
好，唔該晒 ，Thank you so much。
Thank you。
Thank you, Teresa. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. So, President， 你只是要 call 全部人。我也是奇怪，中文你 call 4个人罢了。
因为那天其实我是听到是 top 4先 practice 先的，所以我才 call top 4罢了的。
OK。
So anyway， 做多一次咯。
我是觉得，
刚才阿 Von 叫我 share 那个 photo 出来，是他要我写东西吗？还是不用我写，他写？
好像是他叫你 share， 他不懂要 edit 什么东西，我不懂嘞。好像讲过后好像是他没有讲到写那 part 啦，他是讲那个 photo send 给他的，但他不懂是要 edit 还是什么东西。我是提到这样罢了。Now 那个 Tracy 呢，他是有那个 meeting agenda。有 send 的，他是讲他6點Wait, I forgot to brief you the other day. Every Wednesday meeting started around 6 a.m. 不可能啦，我6點，我會這樣做啦哈。因為我會 check 到那個 slide，alright. So the day before 我就會 send 你那個 meeting agenda 信 ，OK， 我會給你那個 idea 信 ，right? So then the next day 早上的時候呢。Then 因為那個 visitors 很難做的嘛，有時 last minute 的嘛，對不對 ？Then 過後早上的時候，我才會 update 你那個在那個新的 meeting agenda， 就是 updated 的啦。
但是 slide 改得及嗎 ？slide
那一邊啊，那一邊的 slide，
你也是要 concern 到 slide 那邊來得及改沒有？
沒有，那個 slide 那邊呢，其實呢。他是說 slide 那邊我是 Phoebe 那邊改的嘛，對嗎？其實要等到他是跟我講 Phoebe 每一次有 changes 的話呢，他是會改了，他才進來 meeting， 他是這樣跟我講 ，OK？ 这样我看他的那个 meeting agenda 嘞，其实他没有太大的东西的，他只是给你讲，那个 overview 是谁，NEC 那一天是谁，renewal member S 该那个谁讲的咯，S 该Sally 讲的咯，有 renewal member 或者有 new member 这样的话你就要 read 那个 code of ethics 咯，他有 mention 在那边咯。这样那一天的 presentation 是谁咯8 minutes 咯 ，then 那个 total visitor 啦。OK， 还有放跟几个 observer 咯 ，and then 谁是 MC？The day before 的话啦，还是你要我早上 send 给你都 OK，but 你会就是会好像很 last minute 嘛
？Morning 你 send 给我也是可以的。有 different 有分别吗？你认为有 different 吗？你赶得及 day before 你 send 给我吗？Anyway， 你东西也是 day before 你一定要 conclude 的吗
？For 那些没有的变那些 overview 那些东西，我觉得是已经 fix 了的，除非那天那个人真的是 MC 罢了。Alright， 只是会有 changes 的话，我是觉得那个 visitors 的 figure 罢了 up and down 那种东西，因为我看到有时早上人家还 post 下去，只是那个 visitor 罢了 ，observer 基本上都是 confirm 的 ，observer 都是会，我觉得都是会 confirm 的啦。
observer 其实也不重要了，其实我认为。
OK，then 那一天的 MC 咯，那个我做不到的嘛，除非 the day before 人家讲他明天 MC 就很难说啦，这样东西咯，只是这2个罢了，the rest I think 其实是 fixed 的，这样
OK 咯。
I mean for night because 那个 slide 我那边都要 check 信嘛，no 那边要 check 信嘛，是吧？这样，
这样你
所以我的 day before 我 send 给你先咯
，day before 你 send 给我先咯。
没有 changes 的话就不用咯，没有 changes 就不用咯，有 changes 的话我就 update 早上给你咯，好不好？
好。
谢
谢谢你，谢谢你。
还有什么东西我 miss 到的？不会，还有什么东西我 miss 到？我不知道，我现在要我那天看了 Tracy 的东西，我要看到我不懂要云还是要冰山还是要什么，我不知道，很多他的那种东西很多那种。小小的东西，可是你要去 take note 的东西。
是咯。
Then 刚才 Sally 有讲的那些 next 那些东西不可以讲。Tracy 有 send 给我的，其实我不明白的。
他想 send 给你。
我不明白，刚才 Sally 讲了他因为他有 send 给我那个他的 script 的嘛，他有 take note 几个东西的。好像第3个礼拜嘞，就是那个 birthday 的咯。他有讲什么东西不可以讲的，就是 next 不可以讲有2个东西的 next 不可以讲，还有另外一句话也是不可以讲的。这样我知道为什么那个东西不可以讲啊。可是有时候我们也可能太新，我们也是会得沙拉讲的嘛，对吗？
是了。
对啊。
OK 咯，如果没有东西的话就这样子先啦，谢谢你啊。
不会啦，你样子很累，你真的是很累的样子。
哇，我每天都是这样的样子的，我很难找的嘞。
不是啦，你最近好像是被馋样。
是咩？
这几天我不懂啦，我看到你今天这样子很馋，那你看到你的照片，你眼睛很小哦，这样哦，奇怪，怎么眼睛更小？
是咩？我眼睛很小咩？你看一下，我本来眼睛都很小的嘛。
小啦，不会啦，你看这个很像爱捆这样的嘞，样子好像没有精神呢。反正你旧那张更好看呢。
反正他们讲还好看哦，不知道嘞。
对啊，OK，可以啦，不用紧啊，好看啊，只是眼睛小罢了啦，我觉得这样罢了啦。
眼睛小本来是我的 signature 吗
？OK，可以啊。
OK 了哈，好。
你再叫一个 meeting我觉得我是敢讲的啦，骗人的啦。我刚才也不是，我刚才做一个 sharing 2点，我不是敢讲。
你刚才2点 sharing 啊？
我刚才2点 sharing MLTA 我都不会的东西。
你不是很 expert 的咩？
没有啦，我不是很会 MLT 跟 MLTA 的。因为我做 sharing then 我全场讲英文啦，因为我不会讲华文。then 过后好彩那个 Zoom meeting 不多人罢了，好像是I think 7、8个这样罢了。蓝大啦，随便啦，因为我敢讲，我跟你一样，因为我写 script 了，可是 at the end of the day 我没有看 script 的嘛，我敢讲了嘛，我不知道讲什么。 我写的东西，我要讲的东西，我完完全全我是不记得的。然后我就跟着那个 slide 那边讲啊，就不一样的感觉啦吧，就是那个口头禅啊，有时候我们感觉那个口头禅那几句话一定出的，一定一直出的，所以 after that 不要理哦，就不一样的味道就不一样的味道咯，
是你自己的training 是吗？
其实我们是每一个礼拜2点，差不多半个钟样啊。就是每一个礼拜都有一个 topic 的，是看谁讲，然后就是可能我有顾客啊，我就 invite 我的顾客啊，还是我的朋友还是什么，我觉得他们我会觉得他们需要知道的 information 啊，like more on education 的东西哦，这样哦，只是一个 practice 啊，对我们是一个 practice 来的，这样哦，so
OK
因为这个so 我已经2点已经干了，今天的东西，哎呀，我拜三早上我不是干讲，讨厌的啦。
我要开新的 slide 给你看了，我还没有 share 给大家看呢，你要看吗？
我还欠你那个东西啊，没有给你啊。
什么来的
那个 30 seconds。
30 seconds？
30 seconds。
apa tu？
30 seconds 那个你换 for next term 的啊，你记得吗？
那个
30 seconds 那个 template 啊。
是咯。
我也好了的。可是我跟着你的 format 哦，因为我的东西好像西北灯这样，然后我就跟着你的 format，你分4个，就是 contact 下面那边好像 unique selling point， 然后有一个是 referral， 然后另外一把是帮什么了忘记了啊，4个，你分4个的，我跟着你那个 format。
哦，你看到 slide 吗？
有我喜欢这个嘞。
这个照片可以看吗？
我喜欢这个 video。
这个照片可以看吗
？OK 啊。OK 啊。
可以不可以？
可以。
我只有这2张可以罢了。
可以，这张，刚才那张也是 OK，不说不好看啊。原来我才发现到，原来你眼睛是比较小粒的 OK，你可以播那个 video 嘛？
有声音没？
有。哇老这个 video 真的是好像我要拿奖样。
Please welcome the president of Adante， 然后就进来咯。
就是我那个咯。
你讲完了吗？你一定要 Please welcome the president of。你看啊，你 play music， 你就要问大家嘛 ，Are you ready for today's meeting？ 然后 OK 的话，你就开始 play 这个 video 了。然后 video 一完了，不是你就讲Please welcome today's the president，something like that 啦哈。然后我就进来咯。
OK， 我就不用咖啡了 OK。
我不知道你还要不要咖啡了，你自己喜欢啦。最好是有咖啡啦。
因为那个咖啡我读到很奇怪，我已经读了，我昨天已经 prepare 了，我今天又在看的时候鬼，我觉得怪怪啦，我不懂啦，可能要 adjust 那个东西啦。
你再 adjust
啊，那个不要理先OK。
怎样？感觉 slide 可以吗？
可以啊。没啊。等一下 ，before that， 那个有很多 emoji， 那个 more green member 啊。
give a thank you emoji 啦。
OK，thank you emoji，OK。
会很乱吗？整个 slide？
这个 logo 那个好像我要去真正去看那个什么东西哦。
哪个 logo？
就是你放了一个 logo 你才放水，你放了一个 logo 你才放水。
这个
好像 我刚一看我又看什么 trusted brand 啊，你明白吗？
没有 trusted brand 啊？哪里有 trusted brand？
没有啦，它的 logo 像那个什么 trusted brand 啊，什么东西的那个东西嘛，我就要去看
哦，
啊。OK 啊，OK 啊，只是会比较 dull 嘛的 color，可能好像这个 triple 会很 dull 嘛。
我特地不要放的太明显哦，特地不要放了哦。
哦哦，OK。
这样我这个照片要换掉咯，
诶，周末你那边2张了。
是咯，忘记拿掉。那你看到它的 slide 啊，总之你的 slide 一到你的时候，我一按 next 的时候，那个 counter 在走着了，counter countdown，你看到 countdown 吗？
哦，嗯嗯嗯
一样咯 ，visitor 也是有 countdown，自动在走的。
嗯嗯
然后就你来做 chapter performance report，
嗯。啊，
这
这个也
两个我特
是我啊。
这两个我特地加下去，不懂要不要，因为我那天 attend 他们那个 paradigm，他们有这两个哦。
什么来的？那个模，等一下那个模哎，one only one person from each 哦
一个人 log 一
哦
个 classification 咯，然后你要 present as 一个 primary 的 business 这样子咯。
OK 啊，OK 啊，再把球撒掉吗？
八切啥
我
介吗？
比赛干将啊。那还有一个东西啊，我想问你啊，你看我们的 classification 啊，就有什么 classification 是比较 common 一点点的吗？就好像人家要给 referral 会比较容易给的，不懂啊，这个是我想的。好像你看啊 w e n y 的东西啊，其实要拿 referral 还是要给 referral 会比较简单一点点的咯。好像我们的最近走的都是好像比较简单一点点啊，好像那个 Vincent 那个啊，其实你要讲买花那些也是有些人喜欢种花会比较简单的东西拿 referral 的咯，我是这样看呐、
但是我们总不可能全部只是拿比较简单的，好像 end customers 的 classification 的人进来罢了嘛。你一定还是有很多很多 niche market 的 profession 进来的嘛。比如说啊，
对
corporate 的那种，我们叫做 printer 可以吗？
corporate printer 可以啊，
对呀、可以啊。
可以啊，
但是我们就不能够，
只是不要
我们就很
mention
难
啊。
哦，我们很难 generate referral 给他咯，因为不是每次都有，
嗯嗯
明白？好像我们买 candy 的 product 啊，我们这个月用完了，下个月还可以再 repeat sales 的吗？
嗯
对吗？
嗯
所以
嗯
这个 classification 东西一定是很难去说我们要找谁进来的。
嗯嗯，OK，可以啦。只是只是说有些人可能会不会比较乖一点点，看到什么就找什么的咯，不懂啊。
是，哎，这个rotation speaker rotation 我 suggest 我们多放一个人下去，speaker rotation
为什么？
多放一个人 as 一个 backup contingency。因为突然间像上个礼拜突然间有一个CK 的 presentation，但是他没有来，他 absent。
嗯
So 临时临机Steven 就等昂雄。
对，
所以我觉得不是每一次都叫这个secretary treasurer 去等昂雄的嘛。所以我是建议说，我们找一个 substitute，不是 substitute，找一个backup 的人，是一个 standby 罢了嘛。这样如果你 speaker 有来的话，这样你就不用咯。这样如果 speaker 真的是那一天真的没有来的话，这样你就要 replace 他。
这样的话你需要 mention 那些就是那个 substitute 的人嘛，不需要啦。
那我不用特别 mention 了嘛，我就是框框这样子，红色这样子，应该是很容易 identify 吧。
就是我们自己，就是你会给我们知道，你们就是for substitute for 这一个 好像我这样的话，我就是这一个17或27号，所以其中一个真的是没有来的话，我就会 take over 咯。else
对
的话，我就是总之你 self prepare 就对了啦。
对对对，
OK，明白。
你认为行吗？
OK 啊，可以啊，可以啊。
这个 list 一张 slide 就好了咯。
哦
Activator sheet 一张就好咯。之前我们到3张啊，三张啊，对啊，4张啊，
三张，
4张，
四张
哎，
4张啊
10、20、30，
三张，
3张了是咯，3张。
三张，因为后面那边倒数是2个哈，好像是2个人罢了。
对，所以全部 combine 变成一张了。谢气拍照。
哦，就是这个好，这个美。
还是你要红色那个旧的？
什么？你都换了没有啦？这个啦。
我没有说一定要用这个，这个是我自己 propose 的。
我觉得 OK 啊，只是可能我们还不是很习惯罢了，就看了有一点就一点就是怪怪啦，但其实是好的，是美的，只是不习惯啊，因为 all the while 都看那一张那一个啊，你明白啊？这样 OK 啊，好啊，美啊。
其实已经有人告诉我要换 slide 了的。其实有很多，不要说很多了，是有一些 member 已经要求说，看可不可以 slide 那边再改一点东西这样子。
这样很美那个 slide。
OK 了，
头不习惯嘛，看了几个月也不是习惯为咯。这样的 OK 咯 ，I mean OK 咯。
可以了，这样好，可以 anything 我们再 update。
OK， 好，我
再会看你
那些的东西先。好，谢谢你，拜拜。
谢谢，拜拜。
拜拜。